Jimmy writes in, this is for Chuck Crosby, divorced 5 years, thought his ex-wife was off the deed, went to sell his home, and PVA again, shows his ex-wife still on the deed. He's wondering what is up. Chuck, what happened? What went wrong for Jimmy?
Well, a couple things jump to mind here. First off, if it's on PVA and it's showing that PVA is generally up to date, the problem is PVA is not the authoritative place to go to find out who owns what. What you do is you go to the county clerk's office. Now, a lot of people don't know how to navigate through the county clerk's office. I do. Give me a call. I can do that. What I would do is look up a copy of the deed, see if there's been any deeds recorded that maybe PVA missed. But the county clerk is the authoritative place to determine whether or not spouse is on the deed, ex-spouse is on the deed. With that said, if the ex-spouse is on the deed still, well, you want to check the property settlement agreement, see if they were supposed to come off the deed.
Mm.
And then if they were supposed to come off the deed, then a quick call to your divorce attorney and say, hey, do you happen to have a quitclaim deed in your file somewhere that never got recorded? That's I know probably already been done, but I always like to go back and just check the basics, make sure that the appliance is plugged in before you declare it doesn't work. Well, let's say that it does, it is plugged in. With that being the case, then you have to get with the spouse and you have to do a quitclaim deed. Now, most times that I run into this, the spouse is usually a little apprehensive, but you show them the paperwork, you all agreed to do a certain thing, they
Hmm.
will usually sign. In the rare instances where they won't, then you have to go back to your divorce attorney and make a motion in court, compel them to do it. Worst case scenario, and I've seen this happen a couple of times, spouse refuses to do it. Well, then you can get the judge, after they order her, do this. If she doesn't do it at that point, they go to the commissioner, and then the commissioner will sign on their behalf. It's a little bit of a drawn out process, and the longer you wait, the worse it is. But most of the time, these things work out just fine. Sometimes it's a little rough, and then again, now and then you have the interesting situations.
Gotcha.